Yeah. And we are motion. Fast lane, no coasting. Everything is gonna be all right. And yo, it's gonna be okay. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We do the thing our way. Yes, we do that every single day. It's the daily, daily go get mism show. Sun 752 AKO. What y'all know? How y'all feeling today? When it's hump day? We are halfway through the week, and everything is going to be y'all right cruising until Friday night. But right now, let's sit back, relax, and chill. Soak it in, take it in. Everything is going to be okay. I hope y'all had a hell of a day. Yay! So it's the Daily Go Get a Business Show today. Today on the Daily Go Get a Business Show, we talking about mad at yourself for letting it happen. Have you ever been mad at yourself for letting something happen to you? Have you ever taken the responsibility for something as if it was all your fault? All your fault now. I mean, I know I have, but I've often wondered if it's fair. If it's fair for us to take on the responsibility of what somebody else has done to us, as if we wanted them to let us down, as if we wanted them to disappoint us, as if we wanted them to reject us, as if we wanted them to jerk us one more time, one more again, like we really set them up to sin. No! But we do have to take some type of responsibility in any of the situations that we allow ourselves to be put in. So maybe we put ourselves into the situation, but anyway, when you give somebody a chance to do better or to fix what they break it worse than it was broke, you're feeling like a little whore. Oh no, not one. And you may give them chances time and time again because it may seem like it's worth that situation. And you know, people will say all the time, like, nah, you don't give nobody a second chance to screw you over. However, that's kind of the way love is. And it's kind of the way belief in somebody else is. That's kind of how it works. So, of course, we can hope for the best, pray for the best, and try to set our thing up to make sure the best happens to us. It's not a guarantee. It's not a slam dunk. And so we have to roll with the punches, but let's get it popping. Where's my chat? Oh, somebody took my chat away. All right, give me my chat back. All right, hold on. Don't take my chat away. Don't take my chat away. Oh, shit. Hold on. All right, shoot. I messed around and hold on. Let me see what we working with here. Hold on. There's my chat. Give me my chat back. Oh boy. Come on. If I could get this mouse to act right. There we go. All right, let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the daily go get a business show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar, with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the Arts, the Daily Go Get a Business Show, all up in your area. Hump Day, 17th of February. We only have 11 more days left of this month. That's the way February goes. It's the fastest month. It's the shortest month. But it's a meaningful month, and we are here. We only have one more day left of Aquarius, but we still here, and they still here, and they've represented this year. So let's get it popping. Speaking of Aquarius, speaking of Aquarius, my girl Mi favorita, Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. I said Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita is all up in the house. How you feeling? My good to see me some you. Without a doubt. And Emily done laughing. I said Emily, Emily. How you feeling? And Cherry, it's Cinderella Dana Day. It's the woman Dana Day with fame. It's Cinderella Dana Day. Where's the woman Dana Dane with fame? What's going on, Dana Dane? It's the Dane. And Shirley Shaw, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Shaw, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. It's good to see me some you. Stacey White holding it down for the D all day, every day. Without a doubt, today and every day. After today on the Daily Go Get Miss. I just want to make sure I ain't miss nobody. I did. T. Carey right down for the morning, noon, and night. Good to see you. It's always good to have you in my sight. Dad, y'all talking a lot already. Hold on. I ain't gonna be able to catch up with this. I'm gonna just have to. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. I ain't gonna be able to catch up with all. I'm just have to. Yeah, I mean. All right, let's get it popping. Listen. Today, we're talking about mad at yourself for letting it happen. Have you ever been mad at yourself for letting something happen to you? You know, you gave somebody a chance after they screwed up before, you know, but it was a personal thing. And you gave them a chance to do right by you or do right by somebody else that was close to you, whatever. And they messed you over, messed things over, messed it up way worse than they did before. And what made it worse than what they did before was the fact that they did it before. They may have done it once, twice, 3 times a screw up. And I'm mad at you. I'm pissed at you. It be like that sometimes. Hey, love makes you do things. Trust makes you do things. Belief in somebody makes you do things. But when we're talking about mad at yourself for letting it happen, we're actually sometimes talking about a situation where you have taken responsibility for somebody else doing you dirty or doing the situation dirty. Doing somebody else dirty. Is it your fault? Why do we look at it that way? Why would we look at a situation like we made it happen when we really didn't have too much to do with it? Why would we look at it that way? We probably look at it that way because we know that there was a little voice inside of us saying, yo, don't do it. Don't do it. You know they can't be trusted. Yo, you know they can't be trusted. Wait a minute. Make sure this is the chat for the day. All right. Oh, no, this ain't. This is yesterday. I was wondering, hold on. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I thought it was a little too chunky. I was like, yo, y'all normally be talking that much. I was never going to be able to catch up. Oh, let me clear out the rest of these chats. It's not chats. You know what I'm saying? Chat. Is this from today? No, that's definitely not from today. All right, now we good. Because that chat had happy birthday on it already. I'm like, wait a God. Damn minute. All right, we straight. All right. I just want to make sure we good. I just want to make sure that we good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. I said Charlene Curry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. I ain't dissing. I'm just make sure that you're making the list. And my business, Robbie Ming, is good to see you here, Queen. Glad to doing this thing. Word up. So I might have shout out people who ain't even here yet. Grits and wavy and grits. I say that grits and no, this is from yesterday too. What we doing? No, let me hold on. Let me get this straightened out. All right. Now let me do it. All right. Put it over here where I can see it. And we good. Naturalista Rap. What's going on, Ma? It's good to see me some you. Glad to see you coming through for the 2021. Good to see me. Good to see me some you. And my brother Ansel Jones is all up in the house. B More is all up in here. My brother Ansel Jones. How you feeling, my man? My mellow, my man, and my man. So I got it right. Stacey Yvette right. I didn't see Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on, my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for coming on through. You know how we do. It's good to see me some you. All right, so we talking about mad at yourself for letting it happen. I probably should have said mad at yourself for letting it happen again. How many of y'all been shitted on twice? More than twice, 3 times. How many of y'all have believed in somebody or trusted somebody or really, really wanted something for somebody more than they wanted for themselves? So you tried to make something happen by opening them up and exposing them to opportunities because you knew like something gotta pop. This person has way too much potential to just be wasting themselves like that. And it turns out that, yeah, they may have had too much potential to be wasting themselves like that, but they were prepared to do nothing but waste themselves exactly like that. You don't like it? You're not feeling it? I understand. But guess what? Whether you feeling it or not, this is the path that they chose. And here you are trying to make something better for them, and they are making a mess of you. Maybe even ruining your reputation. And you like, oh my God, how the fuck? Why the hell did I allow this shit to happen again? People told me, people warned me, people said, no, don't do it. It may have even been a situation where other people used to go, were prepared to go in with you to finance this project, as long as you don't have such and such involved in it. And what happened? You was like, nah, I'm trying to tell you, this time it's going to be different. This time we're going to last forever. It's for the lover in you, baby. This time they won't screw you over. It's going to be all right. No, the hell it wasn't. They got you again. So you pretty much had to either get other people to go in with you that normally wouldn't, or you had to go in by yourself because nobody was willing to take on this project with you. They wasn't doing it. No. They said, nah. Last time we hired him. Last time we hired her. Last time we messed around with them. Then this is what we got. That's what we got. We got messed up, and it was bad a lot. So, and now here you are, standing there looking silly, feeling even worse, because you know how it is when you beat yourself up. Sometimes we beat ourselves up over the decisions that we make, especially if we made the decision that we really could have avoided, because this wasn't a situation where we really needed to involve somebody else or even involve ourselves. And that's when we really get mad at ourselves for letting it happen. Because it's like, yo, you ain't even have to, this wasn't even none of your business. This wasn't none of your business. This wasn't your project. This wasn't nothing that concerned you. You ain't had no business messing around with this. But here you come, Captain Save-A-Ho, always want to be Johnny on the spot, Always looking out for people who don't look out for you, who don't give a shit about you, who don't care, who don't dare share nothing that they got with you, not even the chair. So you can sit your ass down, but you really need to go sit your ass down right now. So do y'all understand the gist of what we're talking about? We got examples. We got mad examples. I mean, think about the times when you would have been mad at yourself. Where my gamblers at? Where my gamblers? You know, life is a gamble. I remember my daddy telling me that everything you do in life is a gamble. This is bigger than dice. This is bigger than cards. This is bigger than chips. Everything that you do in life is a gamble. So you take a chance on something, you make a decision on something over something else that may seem like it's easier or the road less traveled. Actually, I guess the safe route would be to take the road that's most traveled. But you decided, nah, we're going to take a different route. We're going to cut over. We're going to take a different bridge. We're going to GPS it. We're going to old MapQuest. Remember MapQuest? Before you could afford a GPS, before GPS was on everything that you own, you had to go to mapquest.com and get and print out the directions to where you wanted to go. You on the road, like page after page, like, oh shit, I'm in Jersey. I done missed the jug handle. What we doing? What we doing? Emily says, look like you need to catch up with yourself right here. I'm a gambler. Yeah, many of us are gamblers, Emily. Many of us are gamblers. Like I said, it's bigger than cars, it's bigger than dice, it's bigger than chips, it's bigger than a whole lot of things. But we might take a gamble on people. Like, you know, some of us believe that we can really make an impact on other people's lives, especially on a personal level. Like, you might not be one of those people who branches out and tries to help everybody out there in the world, but you may be the type of person that believes in your people, believes in your bloodline, believes in the people that you grew up with, believes in those who have been around you, who your day ones, you know. So you may take a chance on your day ones, even though you know their quirks, and you may convince yourself that it's not really a gamble because you know how a person is. You know when they are sleeping. You know when they are awake. You know when they be on that bullshit. So chill out for goodness sake. Oh, you better not. You better not. Okay. All right. So you know what I'm talking about, Naturalista Rap? And then David says, I've been disgusted with myself on several occasions. I understand. I over and understand. I really, really do. Hold on. T. Carey Wright says, you can't want it more than they want it for themselves. It never turns out well because that fire to do the right thing isn't as strong. I overstand it. I got you. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, says, how about watching a backstabbing in real time and turning a blind eye, not knowing I was next? Oh, I guess in a case like that, you really would blame yourself for letting it happen. You might even feel like you made it happen. Watching a backstabbing and doing nothing about it. Not realizing that you're next. You're next. I get it. Ansel Jones says, I seen it coming in the situation I was in. I made the best of it. I hear you. Carol Chamberlain says, sometimes your kindness can be your weakness. You know it, especially when it comes to your kids, especially when it comes to your family members, especially when it comes to your day ones. The people that you have been through the fire with, You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. I really do. I understand why people have close bonds with people that they've been in clubs with, people that they have done initiations with, even gangsters and shit. They say there's no honor among thieves, but there is a certain code, and many people do live by it, and they're normally the ones who get their feelings hurt really, really bad. Mad at yourself for trusting somebody. When you think about it, it sounds a little ridiculous. Like, damn, you're mad because you believed. You're mad because you were convinced. You're mad because you were positive. You're mad because you didn't want to focus on the negativity. You're mad with yourself because it seems as though you had not thought out the situation. And that may not be the case at all. You may have thought out the situation. It's just that the other person thought out the situation differently. And some people are just predators. And one of the hardest things to deal with, one of the worst things to reconcile, one of the hardest things to accept in this world is somebody who was down with you, who you have helped out, who has helped you out, is now a snake. And you like, you know, I kind of saw them going down that road, but maybe you didn't. People do change. They change for the better and they change for the worse. But when they change for the worse, these may be the times when you get mad at yourself for letting something happen. How many women out there, how many girlfriends out there are mad because they got back with their ex, whether their ex was their baby dad or whether their ex was just the love of their life. And he may not have been the love of their life, but he may have been somebody that was special to them. You know, you can see the good in people, and some people are under the understanding or of the understanding that just because a person isn't good to me doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad. Some people understand that shit. Some people understand that shit. I know I do. I had to accept my enemies. I had to accept their flaws, and I had to accept their positive traits, because my enemies have both. My enemies aren't enemies to everybody. They're enemies to me. They have plenty of people who support them, love them, and think that they're the best thing since sliced bread. Just not me, you know? So when you give your enemy a chance to become your friend, or to at least call a truce, or to at least extend an olive branch, or to at least, like, let's kill the bullshit. Let's kill it. And your enemy turns out to be a worse enemy than you thought he was or she was. They don't mean no right by you. So any chance that you give them, they're gonna fuck you again. They are always going to take the open shot to screw you over. One more time. They got you. Let me see. This chat is so small, man. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. And then Dave says, I was a sucker for love for real. Soft heart and hard-headed, which almost always leads to a broken heart. You know, mad. It's interesting when we call ourselves suckers. Like, damn. Love is supposed to be, if not the most powerful emotion out there, it's got to be in the top 5. It's got to be easily, right? And unfortunately, our pursuit of love sometimes leaves us empty. Sometimes leaves us holding the bag. Sometimes leaves us with nothing but, man, yeah. And I don't like to speak negatively on love, because I don't think that you should mix love in with negative things. It's not the love that did it to you. It's the person that you love that did it to you. I'm not the one to be blaming love for shit. Love is always done right by me. It's the people that I trusted or thought that loved that didn't express it or didn't have it in them when I may have mistaken them for having it. That was the problem. It wasn't love. You know, it's to the point now, especially through social media, we don't trust nobody when they say they love us. We tell them, no, don't tell me you love me, show me, or don't even tell. Listen. Let's deal with respect. Fuck love. That's what we're dealing with for a lot of people. TK Wright says, I've always I beat myself over letting certain things happen. Why do we bear some response? We do bear some responsibility for allowing things to happen repeatedly once we've been shown that the other isn't as invested in as you. But what are we really blaming ourselves for? I guess that's what I'm asking. What are we really blaming ourselves for? We didn't do shit. So we're blaming ourselves for allowing shit. Well, let's say we didn't allow it. Would that stop it? Honestly, think about that for a minute. If we didn't allow certain people into our lives, would that stop them from coming into our lives? Do we really have control over it? And I'm not saying this, because I'm trying to give us an out or give us a reason or an excuse for letting ourselves get shit on again. But really, would our refusal to deal with somebody stop them from dealing? Would it have resulted in a different outcome? And how can we know? We don't really know if something would have turned out differently than it turned out, because it turned out the way it turned out, right? It turned out the way it turned out, right? It did. It did. That's the ocular proof. We get to see that. So how do we know that it wouldn't have turned out that way in another way? Maybe taking a different route. And are we satisfied that even if it did turn out that way by taking a different route, are we in hopes that we would be absolved of all responsibility? I guess what I'm really asking y'all is, why are we blaming ourselves for the actions of others? I mean, this ain't court. This ain't court. When somebody does something that they weren't supposed to do and you weren't the one who instructed them to do it, why do we feel like we bear the responsibility of that? Whether they hurt us or whether they hurt somebody else. Letting it happen. Mad at yourself for letting it happen. Did you let it happen? Is letting it happen the same as making it happen? Did you make somebody screw you over? Is this thing on? Let me ask you. Are you Listen, did you make somebody make you? Did you allow somebody to F-U-C-K? To F-U-C-K? Did you let that happen, Mike? Mr. Micah? Hey, yo. Brown eyes. What's going on, Ma? Hold on. How you doing, Ma? It's good to see me some you tonight. On the Daily Go Get It show, we are talking about mad at yourself for letting it happen. So we are asking ourselves why we beat ourselves up for what somebody else has done and it ain't had nothing to do with us. Now, it's a little different if, let's say your mom or your dad or somebody that was very close to you is elderly and unable to take care of themselves the way that they used to, and you hired somebody to take care of them that you didn't screen. You didn't do a background check. You didn't do a drug screen. You didn't do a whole lot of things to try to ensure that they were co-signed by somebody, that they were a decent person. So you basically took a really bad gamble on the health and welfare of your loved one, and it didn't turn out well. They either abused them or neglected them or maybe even killed them. That's different. You should be mad and disappointed at yourself for letting that happen because you didn't do your due diligence. What happens when you do your due diligence? But based on the history of that person, you were advised not to fuck with them, but you fuck with them. You know, you feel like they wouldn't do that again. They wouldn't do that again because it didn't work that well the first time. You really have to think about that, because I know how that goes. I know how that go. You know, yeah. You know, putting your trust in somebody that you know burns people that you know is not really that good. Maybe they have potential, but you can't always employ somebody or use somebody or put somebody in positions to govern over other people when you're only talking about potential. If you directly put somebody in harm's way, yeah, I can see myself being mad at myself for letting that happen. But there still may be a part of you that believed that it was going to be okay. Like, he wouldn't hurt. He wouldn't. She wouldn't. They wouldn't. Sometimes the only people that we can really trust is ourselves. And I think that's sad. I think that's real sad. Brown Eye says, only takes one time to F me over. I understand. If they don't have a good reply, deuces. Oh, if they don't have a good record, deuces. I understand. I do. I get that. Now we have situations where felons, ex-convicts are getting jobs or whatever that they are able to get that they historically would have been turned down for because of their criminal record. And now they're getting jobs, which I think is a good thing. But think about it from the employer standpoint or the recruiter standpoint. You co-signed for this ex-con. You co-signed for the ex-con. You co-signed for the ex-con. Yo, he's going to be all right. He been to the halfway house. Yo, he's going to be all right. You can trust him. He's going to be all right. Everything will be all right. He's all right. That's my man. Yo, everything is going to be all right. And he can't. Yo, withstand. Yo, he's my man. Don't worry about him. No, yo, he's going to be all right. Okay. Yo, he's going to be okay. It ain't always that way now, is it? No. My man Lawrence Sakel is all up in the house. My man L Dog. What's up, my G? My man, my mellow, my mellow, my man, my mellow, my man. Thanks for coming through, Chuck Money. No, it still says, just like the addict that says, damn, I did it again. Well, I think y'all already know my style because that's what I was thinking of. Let's say that you're a recovering drug addict or a recovering alcoholic. You're a recovering addict or a recovering alcoholic, which is still an addict, but you talk about the difference between drugs and alcohol, which there isn't really any difference. But anyway, We understand how one is acceptable in society and the other one is acceptable in society, but just not by everyone. Definitely not by the court system. But, when you are struggling to remain clean off of drugs or alcohol, you might backslide a time or two. And those times when you backslide, you may really make a terrible mistake. A terrible, terrible mistake. You may do something that's either life-threatening to you or to somebody else. You may endanger somebody, or you may just really, really play yourself, which is almost as bad as putting yourself in danger. You can, we know where you can play yourself and put yourself in danger. Put yourself in danger, and that's how you play yourself. But anyway, yeah, you might backslide again. You may fall off the wagon, start drinking, start smoking, start shooting, start sniffing it. Then you might start using again. You might start using again. Yo, you was supposed to be clean off the drugs, my friend, but you start using again. Yo, you was going through something and you thought you should get high, but why? This is your third, fourth time. Yo, it's your third or fourth try. Another stint in the rehab outpatient. Another stint in the rehab outpatient. Another stint in the rehab outpatient. Your shit is getting bad, yo. Yo, it's getting sad, yo. Yeah, you let yourself happen again. But it's an addiction. You're not really letting it happen again. I understand that you may be pissed off at yourself for not staying as strong in your sobriety as you wanted to. But that's why it's called a journey. That's why people struggle with addiction. They call it struggling. If everybody got it right the first time, it would be nothing now, wouldn't it? Now, would it? Well, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? It would be easy. But just like you didn't become an addict the first day that you ever chose your drug of choice, you may not be able to shake it all in one day. It may take you a while to wean yourself off of it. In the meantime, while you're backsliding, you may be disappointing other people. You may be letting your children down, letting your spouse down, letting your family down, letting your friends down, letting your NA members down. But trust me, they understand. They, like your NA members, they may have to keep away from you for a little while because they still struggling to stay clean, and they may not be strong enough to be around somebody else that's using while they're trying not to. So you might have to back up off of them for a while. Same thing as your family and friends. Like, you may be putting yourself in the position to screw them over again, steal from them again, hurt them again, abuse them again, act all crazy and cuss them out and just hurt feelings again, all because of your addiction. So you mad at yourself for letting it happen. I can understand that, because you realize that's not the real you that's doing it. That's the addictive you. That's the addicted you, I should say. And the addicted you has its place, unfortunately. The addicted you is real, and it comes through. Hold on. Carol says, at Taki, I used to be in the business of saving souls. Now I'm more cautious. I understand. I do. I totally get it. I totally get it. Let me see. I want it. That's what Lisa Rapp says. I feel you. I've been burnt at work knowing how some of the whiteys roll. Knowing how some of the whiteys roll. And you know what? I hate to say this, and I would have argued with people just for the sake of arguing because I love my people. It ain't always the whiteys you got to worry about at the job. It's your black whiteys. It's your blighties. You know, the ones that's really still serving massa will sell you down the river or just don't want to see you in a leadership position or any type of position where they feel like you are as equal to them or better. Black people got some shit with them, but we will fuck each other over at a job like it ain't no thing. It's like black on black crime, and it's real. Now, I guess I'm an equal opportunity receiver of being screwed over because I've been screwed over by white people at work for sure. And I've definitely been screwed over by black people too. But I can say that I've been screwed over by white people more. I ain't gonna front. Brown Eye says the best thing you can do is show an addicted person you got hard love. It's gonna hurt, but it's for the best. So you saying show them hard love. In other words, don't feed into their BS. Don't allow them to play on your sympathies. Don't take them in. Don't whatever. I understand. It's not exactly a win-win situation because you may be mad at you may wind up being mad at yourself for not helping that person when they really, really were in their time of need. You know, life gives us a bunch of scenarios that we would love to be able to write off like that. That'll never happen. I learned my lesson with that. Doesn't always work that way with our lives. You know, sometimes we feel the need to give a second chance. And I honestly think that an honest, good second chance is a good thing. It just don't always be working out. It don't never always be working out. And so we wind up being mad at ourselves. We wind up being real mad at ourselves. But if we would have known what was going to happen, we probably wouldn't have did it. But you know what? Some of us would have did it anyway. Either that or we lying about that. Because you know how some of us have gone through negative situations that none of us should ever be exposed to or definitely wouldn't welcome into our lives. And many of us say, you know what, but I wouldn't change one bit of anything that happened in my life. And I'm like, shit, I would have changed some of that shit. Now I'm just saying I had to learn from that. I'm just saying I had to learn from that. I'm just saying I had to learn from that. But there are other ways to learn besides getting burned. Besides getting burned. Besides getting burned. Besides getting burned. Literally burned. Yeah, you fucked her again. Yeah, you got burned before. You fucked her again. Yo, you figure both of y'all had the penicillin and yo, nigga, you fucked her again? Yeah. Well, it seems like she didn't take the penicillin. Yo, nigga, she burnt you again. She burnt you. You burnt your girl. And you got to explain that shit again. Ooh, I said he burnt you. Yo, with a triangle, your shit is fucked up. I don't mean to be nasty, but shit happens in life. Yo, it can get past me. Yeah, she burnt you again. Mad at yourself for letting it happen again. It is all your fault. Shouldn't mess with that dirty ass. I said it's not yo. She might have made it happen. let it happen again. She was messing with the other nigga. He's still dirty. No, y'all need to, yo. It looked like it was just a dirty triangle. Turns out it was a dirty square rectangle. Shit fuck around and be a dirty a pentagon, hexagon. What's 7? 7-agon? I don't know. I don't know my shapes. What's a 7? What's a 7 pointed? We know 8 is an octagon. What's 7? Scientagon? I don't know. What we got? TK Wright says, my mission is to save as many children as I can. This leads to backstabbing from some of the parents who are being helped in the process. No good deed goes unpunished. The more you try to do right by some people, somebody's going to screw you over. She also says, wait a minute. Carol James says, I felt that way when I saw something coming and I didn't try to stop it. Annette Davis says, I blame myself because no matter how much I knew, it wasn't my fault. That's the one thing that they kept bringing up while telling me, baby, it's you. It's not you, it's me. Was it them, not you? Yeah. Letting yourself get your heart broken again. I don't know. I don't know the defense. The only defense for protecting yourself, the only defense against a broken heart is loneliness. You just don't know. But I guess we all have a different disappointment level. Like the things that may disappoint me may not be the things that disappoint you, and vice versa. We may have different thresholds and gauges for disappointment. And we need to represent that. But it goes how it goes. And it is what it is. Okay. Hold on. TK Wright says, if I saw it coming and didn't take precautions, then yes, it's on me because I knew better. This I've done because I had rainbows and unicorns in my head. Rainbows and unicorns. And Carol says, Taki, those rainbows and unicorns will get you every time. Cherry says, I don't think anyone's going to ever get 100% of me anymore. Damn. Hey, Dana Dane. First of all, I'm sorry that things didn't turn out right. But I'm curious because I've heard a lot of women say that. I've heard men say it too. When you really think about it, if you gave 100% of yourself before, it was because you believed in the situation. Because a selfish person is never going to give 100% of themselves, even in situations that they believe in. They're just not going to do it. So if You gave 100% of yourself, and I don't even know what that is. I'm not really sure what giving 100% of a person of yourself is. Like, does that mean that you're there every beck and call? Does that mean that you on call 24/7? Does it mean that you never say no? I'm not really sure. But I'll say this. You would probably never even consider giving anyone your all if you didn't think that all of them were worthy of all of you, mind, body, and soul, goods and services. So when you say that you'll never do it again, does that mean that you will never allow yourself to feel that level of love and comfort and commitment? Because if that's the case, you shouldn't be mad at yourself for letting that happen. You should be mad at them for not taking advantage of it in a positive way. They may have very well taken advantage of it, unfair advantage of it. But that ain't on you. Nobody gives anybody I ain't gonna say that nobody gives anybody the green light to screw them over, because many people do. But is that what they think that they're doing? Only the person who's involved knows. I wonder what that cat was doing over there. Playing with them balloons. No, it still says, for me, patronizing is like putting salt on the wound. And so Jones says, people base it off the loss and how it affects them. Makes sense to me. Damn, Naturalista Rap says, indeed, Cherry. So you saying nobody will ever get 100% of you either? How much for yourselves are y'all keeping? I think that's a valid question. How much of yourselves are y'all keeping for yourselves? Let me see. Let me do that. All right. Wait. And so Jones says, they just want the nice side of the slave quarters. Wow. And then Davis asked, can you be addicted to a person? I don't know. If I said that you could be addicted to a person, I would probably have to change around my whole definition and feeling about what addiction means in the first place. Like, how can you be addicted to a person? I can understand being obsessed with a person. I can understand being infatuated with a person. I can understand being in deep admiration, enthralled, and smitten with a person. I can understand being totally engulfed in love with somebody. I'm lost in love. I can't live without you. I'm lost in love. I'll build my world around you. And I'm lost in love. Yeah, and it's true. I can't live without you. Oh, no. All right. Well, yeah, but all that addicted to a person, I don't know. Because addiction sounds to a person, that just sounds like obsession to me. And I don't see how any good can come out of that. Have you ever seen a situation where two people seem to be addicted to each other? I guess that's a perspective type of question, but I'm addicted to you. You're addicted to me. I'm addicted to you. You're addicted to me. We can't live without each other. We can't keep our hands off each other. We can't stand to be not around each other. Carol Chambers says, and so I don't think there's a nice side. I'm just saying. Siobhan. Heptagon? Oh, heptagon. That's seven. That's a seven sided shape. Heptagon. Yeah, let's look it up. I'm definitely not going to deny it. Wait a minute. Okay. What is a seven-sided shape called?
Heptagon. According to Wikipedia,
Siobhan.
A heptagon is a seven-sided polygon or seven.
Siobhan.
The heptagon is sometimes
Siobhan.
referred to as the septagon, using sep dash, an elision of septuo dash, a Latin-derived numerical prefix, rather than heptadash, a Greek-derived numerical prefix. Both are cognate, together with the Greek suffix argon meaning angle.
Siobhan, thank you. Siobhan, she said it's a heptagon. Seven sides is a heptagon. You the real MVP. I appreciate me some you. You think I don't when I do? Oh, it's true. I'm trying to cap you up or bullshit you. I appreciated that. As much as I Googled, I wasn't even thinking like heptagon. And I guess that's a real terrible thing when we was talking about, you know, people out there giving each other STDs and shit. Sound like them tragic AIDS stories back in the 80s and 90s. Oh, and that's released a rap. Oh, she knew what it was too. My bad. All right, that's what's I might have been the only one who didn't know. I didn't know. But that's what's up, man. Y'all smart. Y'all smart. And Dave says, I've built an invisible wall so high around myself. I think that I've socially distanced myself from my feelings. I don't know. I'm sure you're there. The feelings are still there. You might just be mad at your feelings. It happens all the time. We mad at our feelings. You know, it's easy. It would be easy for me to sit in this chair and tell y'all, don't let nobody control your mind. Don't let nobody change what you do. You run this. You got this. In all reality, our influences run this party, run this show. And I know a lot of us are going to say no. I get it. I totally get it. I 100% totally get it. But I know for a fact that it's true. Because if it wasn't for our influences, we wouldn't know shit. We wouldn't have motivations. And we wouldn't have ideas on how to make things a little bit better and a little bit different than what we've seen before, what we know, or what we've experienced, or what we could fathom. Our influences. Not saying that you're a biter, not saying that you're a follower, not saying that you can't think for yourself, but your influences have made you who and what you are. Classes that you've taken, teachers, students, tutors, mentors that you have been exposed to, books that you've read, movies that you've seen, videos that you've watched, TV shows, things that you've enjoyed, things that even turned you off. Things that you've seen potential in. All of those things are influences, and they've all played a part in making you who and what you are today. But I get it. I get it. Shirley Cheryl says, if I'm going to give it, then I got to give it. That's in my Usher voice. Okay. Cherry says, hurt pain changes you. I'm keeping enough of myself so if it doesn't work out, I can bounce back quickly. It sounds good. It sounds good. But honestly, when the love kicks in, ain't shit that you can do about it. Because you might be mad at yourself. We talking about mad at yourself for letting it happen. You could be mad at yourself for falling in love. You could be mad at yourself for giving in. You could be mad at yourself for going into a pleasurable situation. Or you could be mad at yourself for rejecting something that you knew was good. Somebody that you knew was good for you, somebody that was treating you well, you rejected them and let them get with somebody else because your trust issues had you all up in a tailspin, kept you in a frenzy and kept you apprehensive and keeping people at arm's length. All because you didn't want to get hurt again, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to get hurt again, but there is something wrong with letting somebody who is not even involved in your struggle keep you from trusting somebody else, loving somebody else, dealing with somebody else, experiencing something with somebody else that benefits you. Which brings me to what we're going to be talking about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, because I had two things that I was going to talk about. So one of the shows, well, I ain't going to tell y'all both of them because if I tell y'all both of them, then, y'all know what's coming on Friday. I don't want y'all to know that yet. Oh, okay. So no, what I was about to say is not the show for tomorrow. Tomorrow night is Let's Get Real About Relationships Thursday. So I want y'all to get ready for this. Get ready for this. Tomorrow night on the Daily Go Get It Business Show, we're going to talk about spacing out your relationships, given that cushion between the breakup and the next relationship, spacing them out. Are you the type that believes that you should give yourself some time to air out? Whether you're airing out because you need to emotionally process what you've been through, or some time to air out to make sure that you keep a buffer and a little insurance to make sure that you don't go back to that person, start the going back and forth type of thing. You know what I mean? Because everybody doesn't break up for reasons that they agree with. Everybody doesn't break up because that's what they wanted to do. So you might need to give yourself a little space between when you break up and when you get with somebody else, or when you start out with somebody else, or when you even start the process of dating or whatever. Spacing out your relationships. Is that what you do? Or do you think that it's better to pick right up where you left off? Hey, one door closes, another one opens. One door closes, another one opens. One door closes, another one opens. That's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow night on the Daily Go Get It Business Show. Shelly always shines bright. What's going on, man? Good to see me. Some of you all on the Instagram side. Word up. Appreciate you coming through. I really do. Make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It is the Daily Go Get It Business Show, and I appreciate you coming on through. And then David says loneliness is like a cancer. Yes, it is, but it's really not like a cancer because a cancer spreads. Loneliness don't spread. It's all on you. And you have the opportunity, you have the power to make it do what you want it to do. Hold on. Did I read this by brown eyes? Okay. She says, I've been a gambler before until I realized I wasn't helping the person, but instead hurting them. So I stopped and started showing them tough love. Okay. Then they found someone else to take advantage of. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Emily says, how the professor not know? Shit, I ain't no professor. And there are a lot of things that I don't know. I like not knowing some things so I can learn some new shit. But there's a whole lot of shit I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if loneliness is like a cancer. Like if loneliness was a cancer, that means like you lonely and then you spread that to to the rest of the people that you know. And like, nah, it's I would say loneliness is an isolation. It's a personal disease. It's like a rare disease. Like, damn, only certain people in the world have it. Each time you have a bad experience is personal anyway. Sure Husband says, I refuse to be lonely, even if I'm by myself. Fuck loneliness. You know what I'm saying? You can find another way in order, because loneliness is depression. It is. It's depression. Being alone, you may need time alone to reflect, to assign, to assess, to air out, get a hold of, to evaluate. Being alone is okay. Being lonely, that's all about, man, don't nobody fucking like me. I ain't never gonna find nobody. Oh my God, everybody out there in the world is having fun, doing their thing. Smiles. Look, watch. I'm gonna go on Facebook right now and I'm gonna go in these Facebook stories. Look, I'm going in these Facebook stories. Look at this. Look, she twerking, she showing her titties. This dude posting pictures of girls twerking and showing their titties, ass, and all of that. Damn, she got fatty. Oh, yeah, and look, he living his best life. He just got a car. Look at her. She's sitting there with money and shit. This motherfucker got gold grills in his teeth. This one, look, everybody doing good except for me. I don't have nothing. That's what loneliness is. Fuck that. Nah. Because loneliness makes you feel like you don't have any friends either. Loneliness makes you believe that you don't have any friends. That's the problem I have with loneliness. Loneliness is not all about not having a lover. It's about not having anybody. Not feeling like you belong or are accepted anywhere. Nah. I don't agree with it. Ned Davis says you can be lonely in a crowded room. Yeah. But that, like I said, because you don't feel like you fit in. You don't feel like anybody really cares if you come, go, lay, stay, pray. Loneliness is depression. Now, I felt alone in a crowded room because I ain't know nobody. But yeah. And it could just be me, but I do associate loneliness with depression. And in that, right, I understand how you say that it's like a cancer because it spreads out into other, your other feelings, emotions, and thoughts and all of that kind of stuff. And it's all negative and shit. It's all negative. We need some radiation chemo, some leafy vegetables, some alkalinity on them motherfuckers. We gotta get that together. We need a plant-based diet for loneliness and depression. Robbie Ming says, being lonely and being alone are two different things. Yes, they are. TK Wright says, tomorrow's show sounds like a hot topic. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Remember, tomorrow night, spacing out your relationships. You just got divorced. What you doing with a boyfriend already? Well, there's a good chance you had the boyfriend or the girlfriend before y'all ever got divorced. But still, do you get serious with that boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever? Do you jump right into another marriage and you just got out of one? Do you jump right into another relationship you just finished with one? That other one that you just finished ain't even, it's still hot. It's still hot. They still got the key to your crib. You can't let nobody be up in there yet. We're going to see about it tomorrow. But right now, we about to do these birthday shout outs. Shout. Birthdays on out. These are the ones we can shout on out. Come on. I'm talking to you, so come on. TK Wright says, be your own party. Own your own companion, your own inspiration. TK Wright says, that's true in that horrible feeling, but it doesn't have to stay that way. No, it don't. Okay. Grissom Wavy says, most people have another mate before they start the divorce paperwork. Well, yeah, if you it makes sense to me. If you are seriously considering divorce, more than likely you've been in a bad situation for a while. But we're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into all that tomorrow. We're gonna get keep that same energy, and I see y'all here tomorrow. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious February 17th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Chelsea Norton, turning 43 years old today, and also Nah James, turning 40 years old today. Bow. You's a grown-ass woman now. And Donna Sweeney, happy birthday to you. And also Jamila Tate, turning 41 years old today. And Tina Zuber, go get her. Tina Zuber, turning 57 years old today. Do your thing, the damn thing, Tina. And Tabitha Mills Faison, happy birthday to you. I guess I say Faison. And Angela Richardson, happy birthday to you. And Sina, Sebuabe. No, wait. Sena Sebuabe. Sebuabe, turning 49 years old today. And Susie Page, and my home girl, my girl, Davida McCullough Harris. Davida McCullough Harris, happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday with this glorious. February 17th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out. Rock on it. Do the damn, the rock out. Rock on it. Do the damn, rock out. Rock on it. Do the damn thing and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, you can be mad at yourself for letting it happen all you want. But the thing is, did you really make it happen? And would it not have happened if you didn't intervene, didn't do anything? Sometimes we get mad at our actions. Sometimes we get mad at our inactions. We're mad at our activity. We're mad about our inactivity. You should have did something. You see something, say something. See something, say something. Do something. Don't just sit around and do nothing. But it's not always about you. What's up, Queen Matu Maini? Queen Matu Maini, Queen Monica Davis, how you feeling, ma? But yeah, it's not always about you. It's not always up to you. It's not always your responsibility. And the things that other people do, you can't always be the one to take the blame for that. But I don't know what I'm talking about because you're going to go ahead and do that anyway. And I understand. But life is a journey and we wash, rinse, and repeat. So I would just encourage everybody to keep doing their thing. Keep banging, keep pressing, keep pushing. You know, go back to the lab, reevaluate, do it again. Go back to the lab, reevaluate, do it again. Back to the lab, reevaluate, do it again. Back to the lab, evaluate, do it again. Back to the lab, evaluate, do it again. But don't sit around beating yourself up, my friend. Nobody can save yourself from yourself. Shit, you might not even be able to save yourself from yourself. Hopefully, any mistakes that you make multiple times or that you're beating yourself up over. Well, in order to beat yourself over up over something, you probably had to have good intentions in the first place. Unless you're mad because you didn't get to screw over a person the way that you really wanted to. And some people are like that. What's going on, my man Tony Starks? My man Tony Starks. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. I'm talking about Iron Man all up in the house. How you feeling? How you feeling? Okay. All right, y'all. Listen. We out of here. I want to say peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. You think I don't when I do? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I do. See y'all tomorrow night. Remember, tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about spacing out your relationships. Spacing out your relationships. And it's going to be good. Yeah, you will love it. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Got me? Got you? We good? We good? If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't pushed that like button yet, push the like button. If you haven't, share the show. We trying to grow this movement, yo. It's a slow process, but you're here, though, and I'm here, too. So we going to still go on with this show. All right, so let me get Blog Talk on up out of here, and I'm going to holler back. I say peace to that. Oh, hold on. Okay. I get back.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And Emily, good looking out for my hand, inquiring about my hand. That's what's up. And I am getting better. This thing is yeah. Peace to my Instagram as I get back with y'all. Peace. And for my YouTube crew, you know how we do. See y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna be praying for you. I'm looking over here like the camera's here. The monitor is over here. So peace, y'all.